He will never leave you nor forsake you. Don't be afraid. Don't be discouraged. Now, so remember, those were the words funded into the ancient church family, and specifically Joshua, as it's like, now go and fight giants. When we read in Hebrews says, keep loving one another. Don't be selfish. Show hospitality to strangers. Remember persecuted Christians. Keep the marriage bed pure. Don't be sexually immoral. Stay away from greed and materialism. And then quotes those commissioning words. Never will I leave you. Never will I forsake you, from Deuteronomy. Can you see it? The writer of Hebrews is saying, you've got to fight those battles. You've got to defeat selfishness. You've got to make sure you're loving the church family when they're persecuted. Don't be selfish. Don't think about yourself. Think about others. Don't be sexually immoral. Don't be greedy for money. Be content. And then we might be thinking, but those are really hard to beat. I've been fighting some of those things all my life, and I keep losing. You can't beat those giants. Never will I leave you. Never will I forsake you. Of course those giants can be beaten. Do you see it? It's a brilliant bit of Hebrews 13. Brilliant. Because when we think, well, you can't beat those giants, you can maybe manage those giants and keep them quiet, locked up in the corner. You can't beat them. What would Moses have said? What would he said? No, we beat the giants. We don't negotiate with them. We beat them. So if we're I don't know which of those sins particularly you're thinking, but I fought that one a lot. And I've never been able to beat it. Well, Moses is like, great, read Deuteronomy. We need to train you to fight giants and win. So that's the prospect ahead of us. When we are fighting the sins of selfishness, lust, and greed, the mighty giant sins of every age, they are the ones, aren't they? Selfishness, sexual immorality, greed, those are the big giants. I mean, we could add a few more, but they're a pretty good representative batch of the big giant sins of every age. What Hebrews 13, but really the book of Deuteronomy behind that is saying is, don't be cowards and run away, and don't fight them in your own strength, but rather let's stand together and trust the Lord Jesus as our strength and champion. In this fight, he will never leave us nor forsake us. Now, what does that look like? How is that going to work? Well, that's what we'll hopefully at least begin to get into this week. In our church life, we'll always face these impossible giants, but the Lord will give us everything we need to overcome them if we trust him and walk with him. He won't leave us or forsake us. So let's find out what went wrong. In our reading in Deuteronomy 1 from verse 19, there's this business where they sent in spies, that first generation. Did they trust? Well, we know they didn't. They got to the edge of the promised land, and they sent in spies to report on the land. Now, even that actually isn't totally innocent.